Welcome back, everybody.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah. I almost called you John. Oh. Steve,
What a nice compliment.
Steve, what is your favorite Game Grumps ongoing gag?
I like, shit. I don't know
You
why.
do like shit, you shit-eating piece of shit.
I like, right now I like, President Obama.
Yeah, the President Obama voice is good. Michelle. They're doing it's my voice. It's hysterical.
Just found out about Mike Karuba last week.
I'm behind on all my Game Grumps. Mike Karuba, that's hysterical. Woo!
Ooh, that would be cool if you'd gotten that.
I know. I thought I would.
Yeah.
My favorite of all time will always be. Da-da-da. You gotta go da-da-da. You go to the store. You get some meat from the shop. Cook it up with some bald pepper. Take a bite. Da-da-da. But Wolf Job is also a classic.
Wolf Job's pretty good.
Especially because that was my first exposure to the Wolf Job.
Yes. I mean, that's been my only exposure other than you.
And the Wolf Job is just so fucking funny. Danny's description, he's like, and the wolf is like tenderly giving it to him, like he cares about him. Woo!
I mean, who are we to judge?
Come on,
Oh,
get him, kick his
You're gonna get that
ass.
hat man?
Kick his ass, get that dancing goop.
Oh, he's up in the air.
Nope.
See,
oh, son of a bitch! My depth perception.
Yeah, I fell for that too.
But those goop men are always in the air. I need to remember that.
Let's go over here. I gotta put just enough mustard on it. Yep.
Mustard is gross.
I agree.
Oh, good.
I'm a ketchup man.
Oh, you know I inject ketchup directly into my bloodstream.
No, you too.
Like, I'm like Bane. I just hit the pack and... and I grow red and shit, and they're just like, oh no. What is Mark without his ketchup? After spending 50 years in prison, ketchup is my strength. You know nothing of condiments. Batman! Oh, that was before your time. There's an episode, that's one of my favorite Game Grumps animated too, is when they were playing Portal 2, John just starts doing a Bane voice. He's like, oh, Batman, would you like to see my penis? And I was like, no, why would I want to do that? Oh god, no, Bane, you tricked me! Oh, my arch nemesis!
Damn it. Now you got the
Like,
star.
oh, look at the sun, Batman, look at your eyes. What? Oh no! It's like, oh, Batman! I saw your mother naked on pay-per-view last night! Shut up, Bane! We all know my mom's a porn star, shut up!
Yo, I never watched any of them, their Portal 2 playthrough.
It's frustrating. It's beyond frustrating for me because I love Portal, and like, I can do like, some of the portals, like some of the puzzles in like, using the minimal amount of portals and shit, like, one of them, you only need 3 portals. You don't even need a partner, technically.
Okay.
You get an achievement for it.
Interesting.
This one's so hard.
But I've always wanted to, I've never had the opportunity to play Portal multiplayer, and I want to find someone who also hasn't done it. And I don't, we go in completely blind and we don't know any of the puzzles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you play Portal with me, you'll just be like, I love this one! And you're like, yes, Mark. This makes good television. Seeing a man who knows everything about product. It'd be like, I guess if we were popular and, like, we wanted to just have fun and talk about, like, I don't know, life and shit, we'd play, like, Ocarina of Time, where we could both do that game blindfolded.
Probably, yeah. Oh, boy.
Nice!
Very good.
And then we could talk about Slimy Waifu.
Yeah, your favorite.
I know.
Let's see.
This is a joke that I have told many people, and I stand by it. I'll never get a fucking body pillow of an anime character, because I think that's gross and weird. But if there is one of Rudo, if you know me, you are obligated to buy that for me. Another one of my favorite, just like, not a one-off, but like part of a series that of like jokes that I really liked during a series, but I didn't like the series itself too much was in Pokemon, the episodes where they lost the footage, but they had the audio, and that girl drew the episodes. Hysterical.
Yeah.
Like, so funny. Like, honestly, if all of Pokemon was that, I would have loved that series. But no, most of it was Aaron like, get it, guys?
And getting information wrong about Pokemon.
Oh my god, I know. He's like, yeah, dude, like, bug type's not good against anything. I'm like, if Zingrass, how sweet.
I don't expect everyone to know everything about Pokemon.
No! Here I go! Listen, yeah, I know we're a bunch of fucking slack-jawed idiots who, like, care way too much about Pokemon. You're a professor, and I'm a fucking, like, guess the closest thing I'd be is, like, a Team Skull member.
Yeah.
But they don't know a lot about Pokemon. I know a lot. I know Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know like Pokemon.
I don't expect everyone to know everything.
Aaron,
but like,
this isn't that game. This Pokemon. That's why I say Pokemon, by the way.
There's certain things that, like, you can easily pull up a type chart. Like, it shouldn't be that difficult.
And when you know everyone's gonna get upset for you not knowing the shit, too. Like, Aaron, like, I'm not saying use a guide for Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker or something. But, you know, just maybe, for Pokemon, just have that handy chart next to you.
Absolutely. And don't... Again, I
feel like a huge cunt for just criticizing these guys we love so much. But
like, I love Egoraptor. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's hysterical.
I disagree with him on a lot, but he's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah, everyone is. I mean, hell, most of the time, you and I disagree on almost everything. What the fuck is that?
You're I don't know.
It's like Susie, like, with burn victim bandages on her forehead and chin, and then her ripped off face? Why am I dreaming about Nightmare Susies?
I don't know. This time we got this. We got this by the balls. A little more mustard. A little more. Yeah.
Whatever.
But again, he's entitled to his opinion. Whatever. He's a funny guy. I love him to death.
Yeah, good animator.
Good animator.
Even though he doesn't animate.
Don't act like Beedrill's the best Pokemon.
Well, that was the gag.
That was the gag, but the trolliness behind it, I can't stand.
I love Beedrill. And
Beedrill's a fine Pokemon. If you want to use Beedrill, use Beedrill. But use him because you like him. Don't use him because
you think
want to...
he's shit.
Yeah.
And you want to piss everyone off because you're bad at a Pokemon game.
Yes. Again, Egoraptor, if you're listening, Mr. Hansen, if you please.
Yeah.
You're the best. Please invite us on your show.
I say, Mr. Hansen, if you're listening, I love you. I love your friends. I love your cats. It's a Kitty Cat dance party! Hey, you, what you got? Do you remember that? Oh no, again, fucking John era shit.
I do remember it though.
I was gonna say, like the game crashes, like for the rest of the episode, it's Kitty Cat dance party. It's just them chasing Mochi and fucking Mimi around.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, I love those guys. And like I heard, and I know that Aaron is like one of the coolest dudes ever. Like
when you listen,
Grade A under A. That's what I was trying to talk about the other day. He records his stuff in his car with his phone, and he's one of like the biggest YouTube dudes like around right now.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's very fun. He's very funny. And fucking Egoraptor just offered to buy him a mic. Just cause he's like, I like your work a lot, and you know if I can help you, and like he denied it, but like he said in a video, he's like, Egoraptor offered that to me because he's a cool fucking guy. He doesn't start YouTube drama. He's just a nice dude.
He's just a regular. Yeah, I mean he's a little trolly, but he's a good guy.
I love that like he trolled the reality show that he was on. Yeah. Like that's funny. That's inspired. I also like I'm not a huge fan of Ross, and like if I met him, I'm sure he'd be cool and stuff. But I'm not a huge fan of. I like his animation work. As Rubber Ninja, he's great.
Yes. But the sadism is a little. I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't care so much about the sadism. I just don't think he's that funny. But regardless, I loved how when Holly was on Heroes of Cosplay, like they'd be like, oh yeah, like you're her husband and like you're part of a web show, like you be part of it too, and he's like, okay. And they'd be like, what do you think of it? He's like, it was cool. So, like, if you watch it, it's totally not Ross, but he just doesn't know what they want from him, so he, like, doesn't care. It's very funny. He talks about it in, I think, one of the Leisure Suit Larry games.
He talked about it when they had the Completionists playing Sonic 3.
The Completion Man, that's it. When they had Pro Jared, the Completionist.
Yeah, the Finishers.
Yeah, the finisher. Yeah. Pro Gerard, the finisher.
He's another guy that I'm really growing to love.
Oh, Pro Gerard?
Yeah. No, not Pro Gerard, the Completionist.
Oh, the Finishman.
Yeah. And Pro Gerard's cool too.
Yeah.
But Gerard, I'm thoroughly enjoying a lot of his stuff.
Some videos I cannot watch because he just doesn't get it sometimes. And I really disagreed with his video on Star Fox Zero.
Okay.
Because he's like, the controls you get used to, and like, I hate that people are putting this game down because the controls are... I'm sorry, the controls fucking suck. And even when I got used to them, I hated them. And when you can have a normal game without that, and it gives you an option, but it forces you to play with shitty controls, I'm sorry, that's inexcusable. Like, that'd be like if I played a fighting game on the Wii that gave me the option to use a controller as opposed to using the nunchuck and Wiimote, and every other second, like, Ryu was like, hey, I'd be fighting better if I was using the nunchuck! And I'd be like, shut the fuck up, I just want to play the game, thank you. You know, and that's what Star Fox Zero is to me. But then there's other stuff like, when Pro Jared did,
Gerard.
When Gerard did Pepsi Man, that is one of the best videos on the internet. Because he got Moten Dew to come in as Pepsi Man and make the remix.
Yes.
And also, great story. My friend Kennedy, love him to death. One day I might bring him on the show if he can behave himself.
Okay.
He didn't know Pepsi Man was... Oh, there's this faceless Susie again. But he didn't know Pepsi Man was a mascot character. He thought it was just the video that I showed him that Moten Dew made. So, like, when Pepsi Man unzips his fly and the Pepsi bottle comes out and he starts shaking it and stuff... Like, someone he plays the Final Fantasy MMO with, they call the boss Pepsi Man. He's like, oh yeah, Pepsi Man, like, and then he takes his dick out and starts shaking it. Everyone at the party's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, Pepsi Man. And he's like, why didn't you tell me Pepsi Man was a mascot? I'm like, I thought you knew! That's why it's funny, because Pepsi Man would never whip his cock out!
I mean, if it were actually a Pepsi can, he might.
Well, it was a Pepsi bottle, which is why it was funny.
Yes.
Also, I love he turned the people into Pepsi and then would drink them. I love Pepsi Man. If I could bring one mascot back from all the dead mascots who've gone away through the years, I would bring Pepsi Man back so fucking hard.
Yeah. Well, we never had him here in the U.S.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we had Pepsi. We never got Pepsi Girl in the U.S. And because you know how Diet Pepsi is like, and Diet Soda in general is like very much a woman thing. Apparently,
that's news to me. But
apparently it is and stuff. So Pepsi Woman was for Diet Pepsi, and she was very comely, if you will.
Oh.
Comely means like physically attractive and has a good body and stuff. It's really something only used in like fantasy books to describe women, which I love. It cracks me up.
Okay.
But anyway, so like, let me get over here. Let me just get in here real quick. Hold on, yeah, that's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a snowman. Everybody sing the song of Snowman. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have ice hair.
Yeah.
Woo! Spiky, 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 spiky. 1, 2, 3, 4, I have ice hair. And then for a lemon commercial where it was Diet Pepsi with lemon, she wore like a yellow sock over her head. Everybody Pepsi. Pepsi.
Oh no.
My choice.
I'm a fan of Pepsi.
Pepsi's my favorite drink. When I was growing up, I didn't like any soda, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I hated soda because it, like, bit my tongue, and, like, I didn't like that. So for years, I didn't drink soda, and then I just started to in high school one day. Yeah, I know, right? Weird. And, fucking... What? Not enough mustard.
And you still might get it. You might roll into it. Just try.
Anyway, so fucking, but then, like, after I, like, was in college for, like, 3 years, like, I just realized, I'm like, wait, Pepsi fucking rules? Because, like, Coke is only really good for me when it's out of a glass bottle. Oh, you won. Whatever. Fucking Coke's only really good when it's out of a glass bottle. But, like, Pepsi's always fucking good, and Pepsi on ice is the best, man. Like, it's just cold Pepsi's so good.
Yeah.
But if you drink hot Pepsi, it's like drinking hot syrup.
If it's anything warmer than room temperature, yeah, it's not good.
And here's the thing, like, my dad's always like, oh, we gotta get the Coke, it's on sale, I like Coke Zero. I'm like, first off, Coke Zero sucks. Second off, I drink so little soda that if I'm gonna drink soda, I'm gonna drink real fucking soda. Third off, all my favorite drinks are from Pepsi, and the Pepsi is also on sale. It's just a different sale, Dad.
We're gonna watch the pink Kirby dance. Here we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I have a feeling that you sabotaged the footage so we'd have to play again and you could win. But that's fine. I know it's really important to you. It's so important to you.
Now wait a minute. If that were the case, why would I be the person that brought up the fact that you had won previously?
So you seem humble, you fucking monster. You can trick the viewers, but you can't trick me.
I assure you, Mark, that is not the case. I love you, Mark. If you had won, I would have...
No one's ever said that and meant it!
I would have been ecstatic, just like I was when you had actually won.
No, you gave me one of those, like, dad's proud of you when you beat your dad in, like, chess. He's like, hey, good job. Like, that kind of thing, which, you know, that's nice.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Get on my knees and blow you?
I mean, before we close this episode, I just want to talk about one of my favorite things from the John era.
Go for it.
Is how John... There was always this, like, underlining gay tension between John and Aaron and stuff. And, like, there was one episode where Aaron was like, John, have we ever slept together? And John's just like, Aaron? No, John goes, Aaron, have we slept together? And he goes, Jonathan Jafar. He's like, no, you meant like I slept at your house and stuff, not like sexual. And then John's like, you know what, but this brings up a good point. How come in all the porn you guys make of us, I'm always the bottom bitch? How come I'm never giving Aaron the... It cracks me up.
I mean, that's how you know you've made it.
Yeah.
When you put down porn of you.
I want to be famous enough where people jerk off to me. Because Also, then people would just draw porn of me, like, fucking plowing Rudo and shit. Or getting plowed by, like, a guy in a Rudo suit. Either way, it's funny and or sexy to someone. Like, I want that life.
to quote Danny, you gotta be some way to fuck it.
A ba-boom, boom, boom, boom. I mean, I like the Chinese food, but who would fuck racist face?
That's
the character we're gonna go out. And that is why she doesn't call.
You're not wrong. Future Steve definitely cut that out.